Good morning. I am in a little bit of a time crunch today. I have to be done at exactly probably 11:45, which for a normal person, it should be plenty of time. Dang, it's 10:30. Not for me. Hey, Anne-Marie. Which of these two should I do? Hurry up, pick. This is brand new. This is a Uniquely Unity kit for December. And this is for the Black Friday sale. I'm gonna share super quick. I'm gonna do one of the two, not both, and it's gonna take forever. It's probably going to be a multi-day live because it's pencil. Oh, let me open the window. Cardinal, you got it. Okay, I just gotta share super quick. I was hoping you would choose this, and I did print a little reference photo that I can guide myself with. Okay, what other groups? No, don't do that. Thank you so much. My hands are so dry. Ah, why am I doing this? So I have somebody working in my kitchen. They left. Like normally I wouldn't care that my hands are dry, but I'm gonna be using pencils and I need to have the grip. So yeah, I have to oil my hands. This is very time-intensive work. I haven't done any pencil coloring in a long time, you guys. Like a long time. So you guys are gonna get to see everything. I don't know how far I'm gonna get. I'm gonna try to do at least like probably the head and the chest maybe. But hi Dawn, hi Kathy, hi Nancy. Pencil coloring takes a very long time. I haven't even picked my colors, so let me get my reds and oranges out. This is how I store my pencils. I used to be into charting a lot for this. Like I have the chart that shows me everything that, like what each pencil looks like. But hey Sonia, how are ya? But you know what, it doesn't matter. I rather just do it this way. And this is the picture that I am using. So if you guys want to learn how to color this, granted you like how it ends up looking, this is gonna be a multi-live. We're gonna need a darker reddish for some areas. Ooh, that's not, see, like I don't like that. That's way too darkish. I mean, it might work for that area right there, but I don't know, that's a maybe. That's a maybe-ish. I'm gonna have to bring some brown. I don't have any room on my desk, so my chest of drawers for my pencils is all wonky in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use some brown. I know. Hey, December, guess I'm feeling on more. We're gonna need orange, we're gonna need yellow. I see a little bit of purple. I'm not going to match everything exactly as is because we don't have time. The guy is coming back at 12, so I'm gonna assume I have to be done by 11:30, but we're just gonna see. Well, you are too kind, Betty. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna start with those. I replay my footsteps on each stepping stone, trying to find the one where I went wrong. Writing letters, address to the farm. If I knew how to do this, like I would have two cameras, one pointing at the reference picture. Warm and cool reds. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start with the head. She said. I don't stick to one brand of pencils. I just use all of my pencils. So forgive me if I ignore y'all. I'm in a time crunch. How is the view? Is that good? I just had the furnace man come and disassemble my old furnace for a new one coming Tuesday. Thank goodness. Oh, it's snowing today here for the first time. Okay, so I am doing my first layer. Pencil coloring is a game. I gotta remove the cushion off my chair. I'm too tall. It's not something I get to say all the time. Let me go a little lower. Okay. Like almost, my chin is almost touching the table. That's funny. And I'm gonna be moving the paper because I have to be comfortable, y'all. And I did my nails. I didn't do my nails. Sophia did my nails last night. I am one of the designers for Unity, so yes, I do have it. Okay, this got to come back to me. How do I do my pencil work? Okay, I'm starting to remember. I'm not doing all of this. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Dawn. I forgot what I was saying. I remember now I'm supposed to do the eye first. I don't know that I have ever colored a bird. I've done dogs and humans mostly. So I am mapping out where this orange is supposed to be at, and I am using the lightest, like you guys, the lightest touch, like the farthest away from the tip, the less pressure you apply to your pencil. I think I'm gonna do the eye so he looks less creepy. I have all of the subscriptions or the memberships, whatever you call them. They're so fun, but this is the one that like caught me the most. Don't you have an eagle? Oh yeah, I do have that one, but I didn't do it with pencil. What I meant is I haven't done one in pencil. I have colored like everything under the sun, but with pencil, I haven't done a bird, I don't think. I thought I did the eagle with Copics. Okay, where else do I see orange? Maybe let's move this out of the shade. I said I wasn't gonna do a live for Unity, yet here I am. And everybody colors a little bit different. There's a lady, I can't remember her name, but she colors the most realistic portraits I have ever seen in my entire life. She's like somebody that I aspire to be, and she colors like, she will start in one area like right here, and she doesn't move on from that spot until she's done. I can't do that. I have to move all over the place. It's just how my brain works. Gosh, I see a little bit of pink too. Okay, I see orange here. And I am aiming at coloring this realistically, so hopefully it turns out that way. Okay, let's stop right there. I gotta do the eye. Yeah, I can't just do one spot. I have to do all of it. I am looking for black. I should probably sharpen this. Okay, that's looking good. I really wish I could zoom you guys in a little bit more, but I would have to have the camera like right next to the paper. Yeah, let's focus on the face. How about that? Is it blurry? Tell me if it's blurry. Do I need to zoom out? I think I need to zoom out, huh? Okay. I need this point to be a little bit sharper, so give me a second. I'm gonna sharpen it just a tad. It's because you can see my gigantic fingers. Hi, Shiloh. All right, so from there, call that? We're gonna call it an unibrow. Just rotating my pencil. Light strokes first until I am certain that I like what I have done. Maybe extend it a little bit past the line to give it a 3D effect. Ah! His nails are getting in the way. His unibrow is gonna be on point. Okay. We good, right? We good. Now, he's got, maybe it's a she, he's got a little bit of a cat eye going on too. Rotating my pencil from time to time. Still going with really light strokes. Trying to make some longer than others. Uneven. Okay, what do you think? And we end right there. He's starting to look like he has a beard. Now I'm going to start darkening all of that. Just emphasize those hairs. Feathers, whatever they are. And I'm going to bring a different kind of pencil for the next step, which is going to be a lot darker. Thank you, Dorothy. I have to be. See that little spot right there? That's bugging me big time because I messed up. This is the Derwent Drawing Ivory Black. This is my favorite black for like filling in. Just look how dark it is. But it's not very good for detail work. Because it's very soft. We have a face, y'all. We have a face. Let's get my Polychromo I need to sharpen it. And match the energy of that blackness. Let's do that beak. So the beak, it's got like oranges, a little bit of yellow. I see a tiny bit of black on it as well. Making sure I'm not... Hey Amalia. I'm gonna emphasize the black first so I don't lose it. So that's where the two beaks, the lips meet, right there. So now we know we're not gonna lose that. And then I'm gonna bring in this orangey yellow, and we're gonna put that maybe a little bit there. I really should sharpen this. I see it there, and I see a tiny bit here, just a tad. Okay, now let's do a little bit of a deeper orange on top of that. Try to stay away from that black because I don't really want to make that darker. Sort of blending in that yellow. I think I went in the wrong order of colors, but the colors are gonna be in there regardless. Hey Patty. And let's go with red, just lightly, because I don't want it to be red, it's more orange, but I'm gonna do a little bit of a hue of red. And I mean, it's so light. Especially around the shaded areas. So light. And this area up here is like super highlighted. So what do I want to do about that? I need to sharpen this. I am gonna use that yellow and just cover that line where the stamp is showing, like that. I'm gonna bring white. I think I need white. This freaking drawers won't open. Any white? Thank you. Sophia did my nails. And I'm gonna use white to blend right here where the highlight is. It's not gonna look white, but it's gonna blend those colors so they look like a highlight. Just very, very, very lightly. And I am using a combination of wax pencils and oil pencils. FYI, it doesn't really matter. in my eyes. Don't use your fingers. The same over here. Oh, I'm liking where that's going. Let's see if you can see that. Hopefully it's not blurry. Do you see all of those colors on the beak? Oh yeah, it's snowing here, big time. Well, medium time. This is like a burnt orange type of color. So I'm just gonna tone it a little bit. Okay, and I don't know if you can tell, but it looks grainy in some parts of the beak. I don't like that look, so I am going to go on top of that with probably this yellow right here, and I'm going to just blend until the graininess disappears. I don't like the graininess look. There's nothing wrong with it if you like it, I just don't like it. And by that I mean, like, you know, that right there. When you see the tooth of the paper, I don't like that. Alright. So, at this point I can either use a gel pen. Should probably wait until the very end. You've seen my pencil coloring before? Stop it. Okay, so I'm gonna use my black because this right here, you know, his unibrow got a little bit faded, right? We don't want that. It has to look on point. I don't do pencil coloring often because it takes a very long time. So I'm not really known for pencil coloring that much. Retouch the black line, and this reference picture I'm seeing, hope I don't ruin this, has a little bit of a highlight around here. Maybe right there. Let's emphasize that white, make it brighter, and it has another one right below it. We have a face. I gotta keep an eye on the time. Okay. So as we continue coloring, we're gonna have to keep coming back over and over to the black area, because as I add the orange and the reds, those little fluffy parts are going to be like not as sharp as I want them to be, so it's gonna have to be fixed. Does that make sense? Okay, let's do this top area. What other color do I see? Let's apply some reds. I see a little bit of red here. Right there. Thank you guys for the compliment. I will tell Sophia, she did my nails. Oh, Anne Marie, you are too kind. What do you want? You want something? Where was I? I don't know how to take a compliment. This is not news. I see it. I was going to do this just as a short for my TikTok, so because I didn't think you guys would want to watch this. You're so hungry. This is a stamp. It is a Uniquely Unity December membership. So this area right here needs to look a little bit like it's sunken in. And then this part needs to be like it's popping. Does that make sense? Thank you, Laura. So I need to sort of transition. Let's see. We might even make his fluff a little longer. Because why not? Wouldn't it be great if Lou knew like the name of all of these things? She doesn't. I have a bit scan this afternoon. Oh, I saw that on my meme I posted. Okay, so here is where we're going to start adding depth. I need a deeper red. That's sad. You'll do. And I'm still just very light layers. Everything is super light. Extremely light. I need this part to look sunken in. If I need more layers in one area, I'll just continue in that area right there. And I'm not a professional colorer. This is just how I do it. Probably doing it wrong. So I want this area to look a little deeper and then fade out towards the edges. Just like that. It's all like tricking your brain, right? And then just a teeny tiny bit right here. That's not sad. Don't say that, Patty. 80 years old is a beautiful number. Okay, I'm gonna bring my orange. I'm gonna start adding a little bit of a more rich orange. Hopefully I get the results back soon. Waiting to know if I have to go through the treatment again. It's gonna be hell. Oh, positives, thoughts only. So since I added more layers to that, you know, we have to compensate and add layers here. So bring in orange. That's a little darker than the orange we have there. But you don't just want to add it there, like you want to transition it into that. Are you guys able to see how like the depth is starting to come up? And you can tell that you still have room for more layers because the tooth of the paper is still showing. I'm gonna add some red. Hey Lisa! I don't know how people that teach coloring with pencil do it. I do have a little bit of a cold. Hopefully it doesn't turn into COVID or something. I hope I don't disappoint. Okay, gonna bring in that red over here. This is just pure red. It doesn't look like it because I am applying the lightest pressure. I might even bring some yellow too. Cardinals are supposed to be mostly red, right? And it looks kind of boring right now, but when we do the, like, I forgot the name of it. When you burnishing, when we do the burnishing is when the magic happens. I can even bring in a little bit of brown if I can find my brown. Here. Brown. Oh, so this is a boy. What color are the females? Tiny bit of brown right there. He's a handsome boy. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a highlight around here. This is not pure yellow, it's like an orangey yellow. Everything is in layers. Can't leave it like that, just go from red to yellow. Gotta transition it. Red and then bring a little bit of orange. Turning my pencil from time to time. You said you were using Derwent pencils. Do they have a special soft lead? The set I had did not blend well. I got some Prismacolors that do. I use all kinds of pencils, Dorothy. Safflower seeds. I use my Derwent pencils, and I only have one kind of Derwents. I know that they have all kinds of different kinds, but this is the kind that I use, and I only use it for filling in color, like what I did right here. They're fantastic for that, but I don't have any other kind, so I can't really attest to what they do. But I have the Prismacolors, I have the Polychromos, I have what are they called? Caran d'Ache, I have Pablos, I have all different kinds, and I use them for different things. A little bit of red. I don't really use Prismacolors if I need to do detail work. They are not good for that. Like if I need to do something that requires me to flick, Prismacolors are not gonna be good for that. Like what I'm doing right now for feathers, those are not gonna work because their lead is so soft. But you can get any pencil to blend, I think, if you have enough patience, just like with what I'm doing right now. Especially because the first few layers I'm not really doing any detail work. I don't know if you can tell, but I am holding my pencil from like the very end, and I am practically coloring sideways. My pencil is almost like parallel to my table, like that. This is like a sunflowery yellow, I think. Yeah. Oh, these two colors look so good together. And you guys, I am not done. This is not done. That is just the base layers. I am going to go back there and that is going to look as finished as that. Hi Heidi, how are ya? Think of it, oh, I just colored outside the lines for real. Think of it as like you need to apply layers upon layers to fill in the tooth of the paper before you start doing your final work. This is like in the shadow area, so we're gonna add the Flu Noctis for a loop. Oh, it's going around. I had the stomach bug the other day. See, that right there is darker, but it doesn't look like it goes with it because it's too red. There is no like, what's the word I'm looking for? There is no definition to it. There is no transition. There is nothing. So I need to add something to make it make sense. Maybe a little bit of a darker red around here. I'm gonna do that wing at the very end. I'm sure you're lying, Lisa. Stop that. I have always said, if I can do it, anybody can. I am self-taught. I see a highlight somewhere around here. Hi Angela, thank you. I need a drink. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna start bringing in some dark tones now. I want that wing to look like it's actually not in the same level as the rest of the body. So I need to make this area a little bit darker so it looks more 3D. You know what I mean? And where's my red? I need to sharpen this. So I did brown, but I don't want it to look brown. So I am going to do a little bit of a reddish brown on top. This is Prismacolor. And this sucker, if I'm not careful, if I look at it wrong, it will break on me. Prismacolors, I'm sorry to tell you, they are the sissies of the color pencils. You have an artistic mind. I don't. I'm a great copier. I can create well. I was a designer for a stamp company. Aww. Well, I am copying this, so I'm not really that great. While I'm at it, I need to add darkness right here. I'm probably gonna need to do a little bit of black. I'm actually applying quite a bit of pressure with this black. Just in the line right there, maybe, and then fade it out with a tiny, like, less pressure there. I really want that wing to look like it's 3D. Hey Samantha, fashionably late as usual. Let's do this reddish on top of that. I still don't want it to look like super harsh. Hold on, I'm looking at the image on my phone because I need to see where the branch is. Oh, it doesn't matter. You can't really see the branch, so I can continue. That goes all the way here. Sophia did my nails yesterday. It says winter. We only had one sticker, so she had to match it somehow. In honor of the storm that's coming today, you know? Not really. But she has been begging that I let her do my nails. Okay, right now that I have the picture up, I can figure out where I need to put all of this shadowing. Because it's kind of hard to tell because it's all gray, you know? She is 13. Okay, now we know where we're at. We can continue. That is the branch right there. It's supposed to be really dark. And I can still tone it green. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me text the guy so he can text me when he's on his way here. Would you text me when you are on your way back so I make sure I am home, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, she's really thinking about that. Okay, where were we? There's like a way that if she goes to a certain school around here, she can take that as an optional. I didn't go to high school here in America, so this is all new to me. I don't know how that works. But she can take that as a credit or something, and she can graduate and have that as like a career already. I don't understand it. Hey, Melanie. Thank you. Finally, now that my son is in 9th grade, I'm finally not having to ask people when they tell me. Before my kids were in school, and they'd be like, oh yeah, he's an 8th grader. And in my head, this doesn't compute. I'll be like, how old is that? How old is this person? Like, 8th grader means nothing in my brain. Tell me how old the person is. Now I can understand if somebody tells me up to 9th grade. Because I have a kid that's in that grade. It has taken me that long. No! Pencil fell. I think he's looking a little too yellow. We need to add a ton more of red. But for a base, it's looking good. Yeah, I just texted the guy. Thanks, Nancy. So let me see if I have a richer red. Crimson Lake. Let's see what you look like. I don't know, and hopefully this kind of teaches you something that when I was starting to color with pencils, I was really like uptight about like sticking to a script, if you will. I thought that in order to achieve something, you needed to really follow like a recipe, quote unquote, of the colors that, you know, whatever provided. And I adhered to that. And yeah, you can. It's true. Like if you sign up to a class, Kitten Clouder or Vanilla Art. I don't know who else offers classes. Any class, you can adhere to those classes, and yes, you can achieve those results using the pencils that they tell you to get. Absolutely, 100%, you will be able to achieve those results with those pencils. And I would stress out thinking, I need to get those pencils. They have to be that brand. They have to be this. They have to be that. It has taken me a few years to realize that, you know what? It doesn't have to be that way. You can use whatever you have, and you can use whatever colors you want, as long as they are in the same color family. If you have noticed right now, like, I'm not using a chart, I'm not using a specific color, a specific brand. I'm going by ear, what you people call. Go with your gut. I'm not even going with like one type of pencil. I'm not sticking with, I'm only going to use wax pencils today, or I'm only going to use just oil pencils. No, there is no law against that. And you want to know what took for me to learn this? When I color my kids' portraits, I really wish I could say whatever it is you wrote, person. I can't even say your name. It looks like Russian, but thank you. The comment on YouTube. You people, yep. I used to be so uptight about this, and just like, I had all of my pencils individually stored. All of my charts where I had them all separate. I don't have them like that anymore. Everything is all in separate drawers, stored by color, like that. And I don't have my charts with me. If I'm gonna color something, just what I did at the beginning. I just start looking and I'm like, oh, this color looks kind of good. I wonder if it'll go like that, if it will work for that. And then I'll I'll swatch it and I'll be like, oh yeah, this might work for this area right here. I will use that. And guess what? You can achieve it. You can do it. I don't worry about having a specific brand for a specific project. It doesn't matter. And I have been so much happier when it comes to coloring with pencil ever since. This little project right here, mind you, you haven't seen. Okay, he says he will let me know. We haven't seen if it's gonna work yet. It's a mixture of all of my pencils right now. Okay, should we burnish what we have going on so far? See, I just extended that because I felt like it would look better if it's extended. Oh my gosh, he looks so good. Exactly, absolutely. Okay, so we are going to start burnishing. Hold on, let me maybe transition this with a little bit of yellow, because it doesn't look right if it's just the red. I'm making this stamp my own, right? A little bit of red, a little bit of darker red, a little bit of orange. I think even like that, he looks fine, but we're going to take it up a notch. So I am going to start burnishing with the colors that I see. Some people like to burnish just with white, like you can do that. I am going to burnish with, like for instance right here, I'm gonna burnish with, I don't know what color this is, like from here, and I want it to look like feathers, so this is gonna take time. This is what I do. And this is where the Prismacolors will never work, because they will just break so fast. Are you able to see what I'm doing? And I'm skipping this area right here because I want that to be lighter. So moving on to the part that's still that same color. And I use a little bit of yellow. I'm being really careful with this pencil because this is a Prismacolor and I'm being soft with it. Just a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna bring my other yellow, and I can be hard with this one. Maybe bring in a little bit of white just around here. I'm waiting to see if I can see what you see. Okay, I'm gonna use the white, make sure it's clean. Let me take a drink. If I had burnished just with white, it would have altered the color of what I laid down first. So I didn't want to do that. Okay, now let's do this part right here. And I don't really want to use dark either because it will make it maybe too dark. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of this red. And you know what? I feel like I can put some of that around here. Not a lot, but just some. So it looks like he has some like red feathers in some parts. And here I'm gonna start making it look like those feathers have some movement. She's looking so cute. Do you guys like watching pencil coloring or Copic coloring better? And just like that, that edge doesn't look weird anymore. Love it! It looks more natural. He looks so fluffy. Peaceful, pencil, both. Well, thank you. I think just adding those feathers around the edges made a huge difference. Both. All right. Okay, what else? What else? So here is very much detail work right now, figuring out where I'm putting feathers that are this color. You see why that base color is important. There is a glare. When I take the picture of it after it's done, it will look so good. Okay, where's the picture of the actual stamp? Okay, what am I looking at here? Looks like this is all a wing. Hey, kitty girl. Do I know you? Are you somebody I know with that name? Hi, Linda. Let's add I don't know, let's do some feathers with this. If anybody on Facebook is wondering what comments I'm reading and you think she's lost her mind because you can't see what I'm reading, like, I can read comments from YouTube as well. I have to leave this part untouched because all of this is the wing, so I have to work on that as a whole. Thank you, Linda. So I'm not like just ignoring it. Well, I sort of am. So do you guys want me to come back later tonight and finish this live, or should I just finish it and post a picture? Because I can finish it upstairs when the guy comes back to finish my kitchen. For anybody that is wondering or paying attention, I am turning my pencil from time to time. That is very, very important because I am trying to keep my point sharp. Are you using just one brand of color pencils? I am using a variety. I just googled a picture. This one's from Etsy, so I'm just basing it off of that. Oh wait, there. Mine is a lot more orange, so I'm gonna have to do some glazing before I'm done. Do you know you can do glazing? It's probably not called glazing. I may or may not be making up my own terms. At this point, I'm just making feathers and layering them. Okay, I have to do this so I don't lose the definition. What paper are you using? My favorite paper in the entire world is Bristol Smooth. That's what I use. The only paper I ever use is this. Bristol Smooth by Strathmore. I have to do this or I'm not gonna know where those lines are. Yeah, I lost where this is supposed to be, so I'm gonna just have to make up my own. That looks wingy. Oops, there. That looks winging enough, right? Okay. Guy's on his way back. So, I gotta log off. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll be back tonight, probably at around like 8 p.m. my time. I am in Mountain Time, so if you guys want to watch me finish this, I might just like figure out how to trace the rest of the wing, but I won't do anything else. 8 p.m. Mountain Time, I will finish this tonight if you want to watch it. Sorry y'all, I gotta go. Tile guy is gonna be here in 10 minutes. Bye everybody.